try to shut him out sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, Rich, hey, number one fan, Rich got him.
One fan.
Oh, I thought you said I try to shut him out sometimes. I was like, why?
No.
You're
I was like,
fucking desperate. Get the fuck out.
Rich, I don't know if we're muted. If you can hear me, we love you.
Rich, I don't know you, but I love you. I wish I did.
Definitely hear that because we're live.
I wish I knew you, Rich.
Yeah. Oh, you got our audio live too right now, right?
Yeah, I can turn it off.
No, don't turn it off. Rich needs to hear this.
We're here. I just usually let it,
Actually, we're gonna make a composition right now, titled "Rich is the Best." I wish I was rich.
Me too. Yeah.
We are all rich.
I don't hear Stevie in the mic.
Oh. Where you calling from me, Stevie? Wait, do a mic check, Stevie?
We could just do that for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah, that's like honestly, people would fucking love it. Yo, it was so fucking good.
I don't know why, but yours just disappeared.
Fun.
No, I mean, like, I can see her talking right now.
Oh shit, I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to do it.
Try now, Stevie.
Check. There we go. Wow, that was real loud. Check, 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 check.
Before we actually like start going, can you guys just give us like a little taste? I want to make sure that recording is actually working appropriately, so I don't, miss stuff. We are seconds away.
Seconds.
Take it away, Stevie.
What's up, Internet people? Welcome back. We are here coming at you live from Charlotte's very own DIY studio for DIY artists, Illage Vidiot Studios. I'm your host, Stevie, and here with us today is Nathan Harris, who's been with us in the past, and The Flood, which we'll get to in our interview section after the band plays. But for now, I'm going to let the band take it away. Enjoy.
sunset casts its shadow as the fire begins to dwindle low. The road hands out with spikes and no man, and that drive still says go. Maybe tomorrow Lady Luck will sing a tune. Let us find Oasis here. Going bask out in the sunlight. Clouds of yesterday disappear. everybody. We're Nathan Harrison the Flood. I'm Nathan. It's great to meet you. Thank you guys for having us. Over here to my right, I guess y'all is left, we have the Prince of Pulchritudinous, the Sultan of Suave, tickling the ebonies, the ivories in your ear holes tonight, and tonight only Mr. Javier Pizarro. My left, your right, laying down the low end to get your back end moving, Mr. Paul Castanet. So that one's called something Spacy. That first one was called Oasis. This next one and last one that we're going to do, this one's called Ollie's Got a Rifle. It is out on all streaming platforms. Feel free to check it out there. And we'll, going to get it started for you. Ollie's got a rifle. Come to town. Ollie's got a rifle. Town. No, good Lord willing, no time for killing. Please, dear God, don't stop me now. Ollie's got a rifle. Come to play. Ollie's got a rifle. And he come to play. Oh, see that look in his eye, boy. You best get out the way. No. Ollie's got a rifle. Better pray, miss. So Lord knows if you don't think prayers is all your family ever gets. All your family ever gave. No, why we have to go and push him so? Why we have to bring him down so low? We got what we ever know. Thank you, thank you. We are The Flood. I'm Nathan. Nice to meet you guys. Stick around for the interview.
Thank you so much, Nathan and the Flood. We're going to be right back after this short break, but stick around. We've got an interview with the band, and we'd love to have you.
Comfortable postures are the result of correct body positioning. The position most often used is the open stance, where one foot is forward and the other is back. The front foot should point straight forward. The rear foot should be at an angle of not more than 45 degrees. The feet should never be on the same straight line, but should be slightly apart for better balance. This exercise is called Tai Chi stepping. Stepping is the basis of all Tai Chi leg movements. Start with the open stance with the right foot forward. Shift the weight to the rear left leg so that the right foot can rotate. Rotate the right foot outwards, making sure the angle is not more than 45 degrees. Now shift the weight to the right leg so that the left rear foot can move easily. The left foot moves beside the right foot for better balance before stepping out. Before stepping out, make sure the right leg is still bent and contains all your weight so that the step will be very light. Lift your left knee up and step gently on the heel. Now take your time to slowly transfer most of your weight to the front foot. Examine Tai Chi stepping once again, then practice it before proceeding with the rest of the tape. Another foot movement that occurs in Tai Chi is changing directions. To perform this movement, start with the open stance with the right foot forward. Transfer your weight to the rear left leg. Rotate the right heel and body inwards until the right toe points to the left foot. Transfer the weight to the right leg. Lift the left foot up while balancing on the right leg and step with the left heel. Then slowly transfer your weight to the left foot. Try to switch from one direction to the other direction until you can perform this movement smoothly. The most common hand positions in Tai Chi are the push, done with the palm facing out, the press, done with the back of the hand facing out, the pull, done with the fingers pulling up or down. These hand and arm movements can be combined in various ways, such as a press and a push, or a press and a pull, but these are only variations of the basic three. In all of these movements, the arms are never straight, but are curved to give a soft look. If you can perform the fundamental movements taught in this section of the tape, then you will have little trouble learning the Tai Chi set. The most important principle in learning Tai Chi is to learn only a few moves at a time. Normally 1 or 2 moves are learned in a week. A quicker learning pace is not recommended. The moves that you have learned should be practiced every day. It is better to perform a few movements well than to perform many movements poorly. No matter what form of exercise you do, a proper slow warm-up is essential. The warm-up prepares your muscles, ligaments, and joints for the activity you are about to do. The length of time required for the warm-up depends on your muscle tenseness. Warm up until you feel relaxed. Start your warm-up by loosening up your arms and shoulders. Swing your arms in a relaxed and easy pace. Next, loosen up your waist. Turn the body from side to side gently. Under no circumstance use an abrupt action. Remember that stretching is always done slowly and carefully. Next, prepare your hip by gently raising up your knees. The lifting of your arms helps to raise your knees. Try to lift your limbs as high as you can without straining. Continue until you are warm. Observe the tilted pelvis, which reduces lower back strain. The final exercise prepares your knees. Slowly rotate your knees one way and then the other. Deep breathing is an internal warm-up exercise. By paying attention to your breathing, you will also cause your mind and body to relax. Try to inhale and exhale very slowly. Tai Chi breathing is performed by using the diaphragm muscle. When you are feeling quite calm, then you are ready to perform Tai Chi. To teach Tai Chi, we will first show each move from the front view so that you can get an idea of the flow of the movements. Remember that the correct direction flow is always shown by the front view. Next, we will repeat the same move, sometimes from the side view or the back view so that you can follow along more easily. After every 3 to 4 moves, we will have a review to show you how the various movements connect. If you do not have enough space in front of your TV set to do normal stepping, we suggest a revised way of stepping. By taking 1 step back before stepping forward. Stand in a comfortable position with the feet together and the arms by the side. The left foot steps slightly apart and the knees slightly bend. Slowly raise your arms to shoulder level. Bend the elbows and slowly lower the arms to your side, ending with your fingers pointed forward. Now we will show this movement from the side so that you can follow along. Stand in a comfortable position with the feet together and the arms by the side. The left foot steps slightly apart and the knees slightly bend. Slowly raise your arms to shoulder level. Bend the elbows and slowly lower the arms to your side, ending with your fingers pointing forward. Remember to always be relaxed while performing your movements. Raise your right arm slowly to shoulder level. Transfer your weight to the left foot. Rotate the right foot slightly outwards and bring the left hand underneath the right. Slowly transfer the weight to the right foot. Move the left foot beside the right foot. Step out gently on your left heel. Transfer your weight while pressing with the left hand and pulling with the right. Now we will show this movement from the back for you to follow along. Raise your right arm slowly to shoulder level. Transfer your weight to the left foot. Rotate the right foot slightly outwards and bring the left hand underneath the right. Slowly transfer the weight to the right foot. Move the left foot beside the right foot. Step out gently on your left heel. Transfer your weight while pressing with the left hand and pulling with the right. To be comfortable with this movement, the rotation of your right foot should not be more than a 45-degree angle. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Rotate on the left heel towards the right foot and place the right hand underneath the left hand. Now transfer your weight to the left leg. Place the right foot beside the left foot. Step out with the right heel. Slowly transfer your weight to the right leg while pressing with the right hand and pushing with the left hand. Now we will show you this movement from the back so that you can follow along. Transfer your weight to the right leg, rotate on the left heel towards the right foot, and place the right hand underneath the left hand. Now transfer your weight to the left leg, place the right foot beside the left foot, step out with the right heel. Slowly transfer your weight to the right leg while pressing with the right hand and pushing with the left hand. For this pushing and pressing hand movement, notice that the hands are kept apart. Continue to extend both arms forward. Transfer your weight to the left leg while pulling the hands back. Transfer your weight back to the right leg while the left hand pushes on the right wrist. Separate your hands. Transfer your weight to the left leg while slightly pulling the hands back. Then transfer your weight back to the right leg at the same time pushing with both hands. Now we will observe these movements from the other side. Continue to extend both arms forward. Transfer your weight to the left leg while pulling the hands back. Transfer your weight back to the right leg while the left hand pushes on the right wrist. Separate your hands. Transfer your weight to the left leg while slightly pulling the hands back. Then transfer your weight back to the right leg at the same time pushing with both hands. Observe that hand movements always finish at the same time as body movements. We will now review moves 1 to 4 to show you how these movements are joined together. Now from the back view. The idea behind Tai Chi is to move continuously at a uniform speed. Extend your arms and hands forward. Transfer your weight to the left leg and lift the right toe up. Rotate on the right heel until the toes are pointing at the left foot. Transfer your weight to the right leg and turn your body to the right. Clasp the fingers of your right hand and bring your left hand to your right side. Lift the left knee up and turn the left hand up to face you while turning the body to the left. Then gently step down on the left heel and transfer your weight to the left foot and push forward with the left hand. Now we will show you this movement from the opposite side for you to follow along. Extend your arms and hands forward. Transfer your weight to the left leg and lift the right toe up. Rotate on the right heel until the toes are pointing at the left foot. Transfer your weight to the right leg and turn your body to your right. Clasp the fingers of your right hand and bring your left hand to your right side. Lift the left knee up and turn the left hand up to face you while turning the body to the left. Then gently step down on the left heel and transfer your weight to the left foot and push forward with the left hand. The rotation of the right heel towards the left foot is only a temporary position that changes quickly. The right hand position is formed with the wrist slightly dropped. Shift your weight to the right foot and lift the left toe up. Turn the left foot slightly toward the right foot. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Place your right foot beside the left foot. Raise the right knee. Step forward heel down in front of the left foot while bringing your arms together. Now we will show you the back view for you to follow along. Shift your weight to the right foot and lift the left toe up. Turn the left foot slightly toward the right foot. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Place your right foot beside the left foot. Raise the right knee. Step forward heel down in front of the left foot while bringing your arms together. In Tai Chi, there are other types of stances. This one is referred to as the closed stance with the toe pointed up. Rotate the right foot towards the left foot and circle up with the left hand while transferring your weight to the right foot. Move your left foot beside the right and spread the arms apart. Now we will show you a side view for you to follow along. Rotate the right foot towards the left foot and circle up with the left hand while transferring your weight to the right foot. Move your left foot beside the right and spread the arms apart. This movement also uses the closed stance, but with the toe pointed down. Also notice how the arms are spread apart in a curved S shape. Now we will review moves 5 to 7 with you. Now from the side view. Before proceeding on, make sure you can perform the movements learned so far with ease and comfort. Turn both palms facing up. Circle the right arm back and turn your head to observe the hand. Turn your head back to the center, step forward with the left foot, and push with the right arm and brush with the left arm. Have your right knee bent and your weight on your right foot in order to step lightly with your left foot. Turn both palms facing up. Circle the right arm back and turn your head to observe the hand. Turn your head back to the center, step forward with the left foot, and push with the right arm and brush with the left arm. Lift your right foot up, then step down. Lift your left knee up and step heel down in front of the right foot while bringing your arms together. Remember to keep your pelvis tucked in to reduce stress on your lower back. Lift your right foot up, then step down. Lift your left knee up and step heel down in front of the right foot while bringing your arms together. Turn both palms facing up. Circle the right arm back, turn your head to observe the hand, and place the left foot beside the right foot. Turn your head back to the center, step forward with the left foot, and push with your right hand and brush with the left hand. When stepping, always step down heel first, then take your time to slowly transfer your weight. Turn both palms facing up. Circle the right arm back, turn your head to observe the hand, and place the left foot beside the right foot. Turn your head back to the center, step forward with the left foot, and push with your right hand and brush with the left hand. Shift your weight to the right leg. Turn the palms and left toe up and rotate the left foot outwards. Circle the left arm back. Turn your head to observe the hand and place the right foot beside the left foot. Turn your head back to the center, step forward with the right foot and push with the left arm and brush with the right arm. When you transfer your weight to the right foot, make sure your knee does not extend beyond the toes. Shift your weight to the right leg. Turn the palms and left toe up and rotate the left foot outwards. Circle the left arm back. Turn your head to observe the hand and place the right foot beside the left foot. Turn your head back to the center, step forward with the right foot and push with the left arm and brush with the right arm. Shift your weight to the left leg, turn the palms and right toe up, and rotate the right foot out.
It's German, I think, right? Sure.
All right, we're going to you now, Stevie.
Welcome back, folks. Sorry for that wait. We had just had a little bit of technical difficulties getting things set back up in the studio. But here we are back again with Nathan Harris and The Flood. Thank you guys so much for being here. That was such a great set. Y'all are really tight. We're you can tell that you're all very talented people, practiced really well. So
thank you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch.
Thank you. It was fun to do. It was really fun to be here. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, great. Well, let's talk a little bit about that set. Who's the mastermind behind bringing all this together and doing most of the writing?
I felt you clench up in that question just now.
My name is literally on it because it started what it started as was I was working. I did the hired gun thing for a few years, and was working with a bunch of other bands, and it kind of got to the point where I'd been screwed over by other band leaders enough that I was just like, all right, I'm gonna focus on myself, make my music. Made my EP, started building a band instead of just doing Nathan Harris and Friends, because that was kind of everybody in the jam band community. Like I got it from Phil Lesh, but the idea of just doing and friends as your band so that you can just play with whoever is available that night, and you can invite new friends to come join and have guests and everything. That was the idea. But then it quickly turned into The Flood, because one of my favorite games, possibly my favorite game from whenever I was a kid, Halo, The Flood is an enemy. It's a hive mind of a bunch of insects, and you get far enough in the game and you realize, oh, it's not a bunch of different insects. It's all just one big insect. It's one big hive mind. So that was sort of the goal. And then once it got solidified into the group that it is now, it sort of developed its own sound. And that's actually something that we're talking about currently, is how to I guess brand it effectively, like moving forward, because there's so much more to this band than just my songs and the stuff that I wrote like before we even had this lineup together. So right now it's definitely Nathan Harris and The Flood, because we're still running on my stuff, but here in the next little bit we're getting that figured out, and we think The Flood will be rising as its own thing here soon, before too long.
Yeah, so we're you guys didn't know you were going to be insects coming into this, did you?
No one told me. Yeah.
No one told you. Well, I mean, I don't know.
No, I knew that was one of the stipulations. I was like, I have to be.
Yeah, I mean, y'all are really buzzy, so I guess it makes sense.
There you go.
I'm really sorry for the puns. That was bad. But no, I mean, we were talking a little bit beforehand about like how the Charlotte music scene is very much like The Flood, in that like. There's a lot of the same faces. I mean, Javier's been on 3 times. This is your second go around. We've in this studio alone, you know, even with being as small as we are, like we've seen a lot of the same faces. And just as a person that goes and sees music in the Charlotte scene, I see a lot of the same faces like around as well. So
absolutely, it's a big family. It's a big musical family of just everybody wants to have fun and play tunes and get out there and hang out with each other and just have a good time while doing it. And I know, like, we all play with a bunch of different projects, and we'll basically play with whoever wants us, you know what I mean? Like, we very much just, all of us enjoy playing, and we love music, and this is why we're here. So, like, whoever, if you need a drummer, you know, like, give Sammy a call, like, type deal. If you ever need a bass player, holler at Paul.
Yeah. No, literally, yeah, me and Sammy are in another band together. We're in like a more like straight ahead, just like jazz project called Pocket Scotch. And Max Gill plays trombone for that, and Sammy and me on the drums. This guy named he goes by Strictly Burns, but you know, he's on Strictly Burns. No,
just Burns.
Just Burns. Just no, Strictly, yeah, like Strictly Burns, the artist formerly known as Burns. No, it's like he's just Burns. He's on the bass, and but I used to see all those guys around like before we even like formed the band, you know, like at jams with Nathan, you know, with like you know, just with everybody that, and you just keep bumping into people because they're just around. They're either working at the bar that they're about to play at, or they're like working door here, they're playing here. It's just it really is a community, and you find that out like fairly quickly, like within about a year of just like playing multiple places. You start to go like, oh, I know you, I saw you over here, and then like literally I saw somebody that saw a show I did like at like a trivia at a bar one night. It was like totally disconnected, but he was like, hey, I saw you play here with this band, and that's kind of a good feeling. I think I don't know what the word we were talking about earlier was, like, incestuous, but I think it's actually
quote from Jeremy Marr.
Shout out which Cameron? Shout out Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy. But yeah, no, it's actually it's way more chill than that. It's much more of a family, and it feels like that too.
And it's like, if anybody gets down to gig day, and all of a sudden, you know, since all of us are doing so many different projects, somebody forgot they accidentally double booked themselves. Like, we've all had moments where all of a sudden we're getting a call from some other band within the community that we're all just going to sit in with and play with. And it's like Javi said, you see some of the same people going to, whether it's Petra's for jazz night on Mondays, or Smokey Joe's for bluegrass on Mondays, or whether it's Crown Station for the open mic funk jam, whether it's Smokey Joe's for like the band open mic, Wednesdays at Blackfin Pub in Ballantyne. Nero Tyndall does an artist collective jam at the third Friday of every month. Every Sunday at Town Brewing, Oof runs a jam. There's so much going on all of the time, and if you want to meet people and you want to make a band and if you want to do the exact same thing that you just saw us do, go outside. And follow people on social media. Don't just have your social media full of bullcrap of like funny memes. Like it's great, but build your internet to the point where it feeds you the stuff that you know you want to see, so that whenever the jam is happening or whenever so and so has a gig, like your algorithm knows to push that to you first. Because like if every time you're on your phone you're just scrolling through looking at dank memes, like that's fun and all, but then all of a sudden when it comes time for like to get outside and do some stuff, you don't know who to call and you don't know who to go to. You don't know who's playing where and what's going on. So like follow your favorite venue on social media. Follow Illage Vidiot on social media, and every band that comes through here, go check them out. Go see a show, because all of us are outside. We're all doing this thing. We're just like we're waiting for you guys to come hang with us.
Use the internet to get outside. Yeah. We were talking a little bit about family and like how the Charlotte scene is a family, and like obviously families have their own dynamics. Like you have positive relationships with one person, negative relationships with another person, like strained, both with everyone. Like families are messy. It's a messy business being in a family. But like Sam, could you talk a little bit about how being in a family of musicians in Charlotte and like working in so many different groups and seeing so many of the same faces plays into like the sound, how you develop your sound and you differentiate yourself from other people, and how you fit in, the ebb and the flow in that regard.
I got you. So on the family aspect, I mean, I probably follow about 50 drummers in the Charlotte area. And like we all pretty much either know each other or know somebody that knows one of us. And it's like we all watch each other, so it's like when you find the people that you really vibe and connect with, you start to pick up some of the stuff that you like that they do. And it's just basically almost a learning process when you're just watching other people play. So when you're getting out and you going to see other drummers that you've been following for about a month, and it's your first time seeing them, you're like, oh, I really like the way you played that. I might steal that. You feel me? So it's always cool. You finding new people, you meeting new people, and you might pick up some stuff. You might learn some stuff.
Do you feel like you've learned like something like that you brought to this band from?
Yeah, definitely. Our mutual friend who introduced us, actually, John Pickett, I learned a lot of stuff just being tight, being more in the pocket. So yeah, you learn. You're gonna learn. Definitely. Well,
I mean, music, like any art form, is certainly influenced by the world around you. Not just musicians, but you're a product of your environment.
Right.
And like we were talking about with the internet and whatnot. Paul, can you talk a little bit about like how you try to curate your environment to like. Where do you draw your inspiration from? Where do you draw, like, what do you find yourself drawn to bring your sound forth to make you want to get your instrument in your hands and play it?
Yeah. Gosh, there's so many influences. I guess I would say mostly, not at all because I can't play that way, but Victor Wooten's like always been my guy.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand the sounds that he makes on the bass most of the time, and that's always like super inspiring to me. Anytime I'm confused by anything I hear, that's like a good sign. I need to dive into that.
Give me more.
Yeah. I love being confused by the music I'm listening to, or having it get weird or whatever like that.
I think that's a great quote. I love being confused by the music I listen to. Nate, you had mentioned after the set that you're really proud of one song in specific that you wrote, some lyrics that you
lyrically
that you put together. I'd love for you to talk about that.
So Ollie's Got a Rifle is it's one of the songs. It's the last song that we did tonight, and I usually do a little bit of a mini monologue before where I talk about how the point of that song is to think from other people's perspective and put yourself in other people's shoes and realize that we're not all that different. That everybody is like the lyrics are always got a rifle, better pray miss. Always got a rifle, better pray miss. Because oh Lord knows if you don't, then prayers is all your family ever gets. And the chorus is, oh, why do we have to go and push him so? Why do we have to bring him down so low? Good God, will we ever know? And so it's thinking about the fact that we're all just people, and for a person to get pushed to do something, they have to be pushed. Like so we all have a hand in it. We've all got to like love each other and take care of each other better, man. And it's the same thing. That's like, I'm not trying to push any buttons here, but it's like the gun topic, the suicide topic, high divorce rates. A lot of all of this stuff comes down to like people's mental well-being and their mental health and lack of community that's there for us to be able to rely on and have people to talk to. And because everybody's told you go to work, you go home. That's you go to work, you go home, you go to work the next day. And like, I don't know, that song's supposed to make us think a little bit about like, well, why do people do the things they do? Why are these people that we're told are just crazy and insane, and like why do they do that shit? Because like, if we can get to the bottom of that, we can realize we're not all that much different. Everybody's just trying to survive, man. We're always trying to have a little bit of fun on the way. And so we're all skydiving without a parachute. It's going to end the same no matter what. You might as well enjoy the ride.
Yeah. I think that's a really pertinent and ties in with a lot of the stuff that we've talked about today in terms of community, and also getting outside. You know, like I think there's a lot of people that find community online, and I think that
which is beautiful,
especially considering that you can connect people from like halfway around the world. I mean, it's beautiful, it's real, but it's also certainly important to find community where you are. And
Absolutely.
I think you guys are a living testament to that in terms of like how involved you are in this group together, and also in the Charlotte community as a whole.
We try to be. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to do more.
But yeah, no, totally. I think each of us has different relationships outside of each other, and that's what community is. And I think what makes the sound of this band what it is that it's kind of it's a very communal sound. So we're all bringing different vocabulary, different experiences to it. You know, I mean, that's what a band is in general. But like definitely here within the Charlotte scene, we're picking up on different aspects of different sounds from everywhere, and we're all pulling it in, you know what I'm saying? And that has to do with our relationships with each other, and like with all the people that we've met across like the past few years that we've known each other, or
And going back to the influences, like you asked Paul, we all have like some overlap. We all love Coltrane, we all love Miles, like we all love Herbie, but there's certain things that Sammy will listen to more than I listen to that gives him a certain flavor and a certain take on things, which this what we're getting into right here is why it's why it's the Flood, why it's not just Nathan Harris and the Flood, is because the sound it started out as that, but it's not that anymore. It's definitely a group. I think we're better for it because it gives more versatility that way. A lot of the stuff that I was writing was definitely more in like a indie rock kind of like singer-songwriter sort of vibe, and this is some real like music, man. We're creating an elevated experience, and we're trying to do the thing, and we wouldn't be able to do that if all of us listened to the exact same albums.
Right.
If I didn't bring a little bit of King Giz and a little bit of King Crimson and a little bit of Grateful Dead, and Paul didn't bring the Mohini Day and bring like the fusion bass, and then Sammy didn't bring like the Jay Dilla and like the Questlove, like the D'Angelo, like, and then Javi with the Herbie and with the Corey Henry, and with like it all blends together, and it makes this one big magical soup, and yeah, we enjoy it.
But
and it wouldn't be the same way without the Charlotte community.
Right, exactly. But I think the great part about it, and speaking to the community thing, is that interacting with a lot of musicians, and to like what Sammy said, is like, you start to play differently. It's like you bring what you bring to it, but it's just like recording recording your first EP with Joe May. What we did is like
Shout out Joe May.
shout out Joe May, shout out Joe May, solo project. He also has a solo project.
Hugely influential in the Charlotte community. He started a group chat for like all Charlotte musicians, so that we could,
Speaking of
he's
community, like
great dude.
exactly. It's like so he's super community focused, but it's like he plays keys a lot like dirtier than I used to, and I took like a lot of that methodology and applied it to my own playing. It's like so I honestly maybe became more of like a rock keys player just from like being around Joe May, recording that, like doing that whole process and like listening to him play and doing that whole thing. So by the same token, it's like we're not just like bringing ourselves, but like we're kind of all giving to each other, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I become more rock, Nathan becomes more jazz, and like vice versa, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, and Sammy is bringing jazz and hip hop and R&B, but he's also like hitting the shit out of the drums, you know what I'm saying? Because it just
Sammy loves some Deftones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, so he's like he's got so much. There's so much that can be unlocked by playing with other people, you know what I'm saying? So that's also an important component of the community. It's not what you're bringing to it, but it's like what you're taking back out of it with you, you know.
I think that's like an interesting thing about music as an art form itself, because there's so much focus oftentimes on the individual and like the individual mastermind and the big names and stuff, and you hear about that, but like it's you know, at the end of the day, unless you're one guy, unless you're Tame Impala, like,
Kevin Parker. Kevin, I was literally gonna say Kevin Parker.
yeah.
But like, also Todd Rundgren.
But you know, more often than not, it's a collaboration. It's a melding of like a lot of people, and I think it's really interesting to see that in terms of like musicians melding together, and also like musicians melding with their community and how you play differently when there's different audiences. And I'm sure this experience playing to cameras was a lot different than playing live, is a lot different than playing for a recording session and for example like that. But
sure. A little bit more similar to the recording. I will say there's it's really whether or not there's people to feed off the energy.
Yeah.
If there's a crowd that we can like respond to, that we can kind of be like, okay, so that's how y'all are feeling about that right now. That we get to make our decision. Okay, do we want to go with that, or do we want to maybe push you a little bit and make you if you're kind of teetering on the edge? Do we want to?
Yeah.
Like
you don't know.
Oh, we have one commenter who Rasheen Crawley has been saying some stuff on y'all's feed. He said he said, first of all, get it, drummer. So shout out Sam. And he was also saying that it feels like juke joint jams or a record on Sinners from the movie Sinners, which we were talking about briefly.
So I'm actually so excited for that movie.
Yeah.
Because I did a thing on social media actually where I rescored the trailer because I was like, I'm also big into like film scoring, so I just sat down and kind of tried to wrap my brain around like that blues like sort of sound and mix it with that like film score kind of sound. The composer for that movie, by the way, is Ludwig Göransson, who also produced a lot of Childish Gambino's records. But which is super sick, and he's also super dope film composer. But yeah, I think that movie is like it's super cool that he heard that in the sound, because I think, you know, part of that movie seems like it's going to be about like Delta blues and how it's like foundational to the entire history of like popular music like throughout the world. So again, it's like even like relating to community, it's like when you tap into community and you like tap into like online community and everything, there's also like history to it, you know, which is part of it. It's like it's not just cool licks. It's like there's something that touches people on a fundamental level because of what history they're bringing to it. So
I think art just touches people on a fundamental level, and it's really it's dope as always to see it like right in front of us, and especially in my own house, you know. And
thank you again, by the way.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you for being here. We've really enjoyed having y'all, and y'all ripped it up there, and you sound really great.
Thanks so much for having me.
Appreciate you so much.
Love to do it again sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any dates that you're playing anytime soon?
Tomorrow at the Evening Muse.
We will be-
Please come out if you can get a ticket.
What time?
We're playing at 7:30, 7:30 to 8.
Perfect.
Which one?
Tomorrow,
Middle?
7:30 to 8.
Hey.
Evening Muse.
Yo, better
out
come.
and see
If you see me pointing at
Icarus
you,
and the
if you
blood.
see me pointing at you, better come.
You better come, and you better get your tickets literally right now.
Oh yeah, they're
Like
gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Standing room
will-
only.
Or quit.
Yeah.
Like fingers crossed.
Nah, manifest it. Manifest it.
Uh,
It's my manifestation right now. Standing room only.
Right. Well, thank you again so much for coming. We have been Illage Vidiot. On cameras, we had Leon and Brian, and back in the studio, we have Josh and Adam running things back there, along with all of our other friends and family and foes that help us out along the way doing behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm your host, Stevie. If you'd like to get involved, please give us a shout. We'd love to have you on camera or behind it. And until we hear from you or you hear from us next time, we'll be seeing ya. Have a good one.
Tai Chi reflects a quality of life which is simple, tranquil, relaxing, and yet active. Today, Tai Chi has emerged as an important contributor to our modern way of life. Tai Chi moves at a comfortable pace. Subtle, moving, inspiring. To some, Tai Chi may be interpreted as a means of relaxation and meditation. To others, a form of physical exercise which gently massages our body. Tai Chi fulfills our need to be at one with ourselves, at one with nature. Tai Chi, with its wide variety of postures, is never dull, is never the same, is always flowing.